Hi friends, it's Yvon. I noticed last night on my email that I sold a piece of art. $50. Now I normally don't go out on Saturday. It just sprinkled a little bit too, so that's kind of lovely. It cooled it off. But I'll go in and rearrange since I sold a big piece of art, and then I'm going to take you guys shopping at places we didn't look at last video. So I'll see you inside. Did quite a few things. I'm happy. Put a few new things out. Marked my lamps on sale, and I've got this really cool rack that I bought that I can put art in. It's hard to explain. So I made a purple tag sale sign because I've been doing that. I marked those down really cheap, like to get out of here. I love them, but they just didn't go over well. Brought in some more hand blown glasses. What else? Oh, these. Those are so great. You'd have to feel them to understand their greatness. They're vintage mid-century modern Gorham glasses. It's called Olive Cut. They're just awesome. Alright, you should have seen all the attention that purse is getting. That purse gets a lot of attention. I thought I was going to sell it a couple of times. But I did sell some things. I saw people buying things as I was over on the other booth. Alright, let me turn around and show the Hager case that I promised someone. And then I'm going to take you guys shopping. Here's what's in the Hager case. I haven't added anything for several months. And I think the last thing that sold was the big circle of love. But there's quite a few pieces still in there. The dogs, all the lovers, the earth wrap, and then more affordable pots and vases are down there. Alright, let's go shopping. I dropped off my stuff, switched cart, got a little bit of time to look around. I really want to go over to the cases. I'm feeling drawn to that for some reason, so I'm going to trust my gut. But while I'm here in the warehouse to drop off my stuff, I wanted to check this booth. Okay, $12 for those two Blendo. There was something in here I've been keeping my eye on, and I don't know why I haven't bought these. Okay, there you guys. Those are $8 for the set. That's pretty cute. I can't. Wait a minute. Is that? She says Blendo, but that feels different. Wonder if there were different time periods made them a little different, as technology. Oh, look at these. $5 a piece, these little shakers. Those are adorable. They're $5 a piece, you guys. Those are adorable. Okay, I really feel called to go to the main section and do the cases for some reason. But wait a minute. This is new. Peruvian alpaca. These are made with alpaca fur. Oh my goodness. So cute. How much are they? 55, then cheaper as they get smaller. I was turning the corner. I was going to check on Karen's booth and work my way to the cases. This is a new booth. Interesting. 25 for that. Fenton. I probably would have said Northwood first, but I could be wrong. I'm not the expert on that stuff. I'm not really an expert on anything. I'm like a whisperer for certain things. It just... Oh, wait. Looks like a pair of lips that I love and I seem to find a lot of. Okay, that's so cute. 25. There's not a sale. They just got here, I believe. Glass hand is 25. Cameo. That one she has Northwood. Fenton, yeah. Fenton stretch. That's pretty with the opalescent. That's only $5. That's cute with the little raindrops on it. Wow. I've never seen one of these. It says it's a Viking. I have to touch this and get it down. $59. I've never seen one of these. In a nice pink blush. I like her signs, professionally done. New line. Okay. Blanco makes things like that, but not that size, I don't think. So does Fire and Light. They're not as wavy on the top. Now these look new. Yeah, okay, $20. I was gonna say this is new stuff right here. 40. Little Somerso or Somerso. Got a black light thing going on. This does not glow. Ellie Smith, 25. Modern art glass. $20 for this. She's calling it a Northwood, that green one. 5% off, $40. Swan, 17. No, it's not a swan. It's just like a floral something or other. That unique flower frog. What is that? It says signed. $14. Signed by who? Okay, just like studio pottery. Something different. $30. Kanawha. Am I saying that right? Kanawha, Kanawha. Mosser. Oh, sorry. Prices. Sorry. 15. 15 for this. That looks somewhat newer. Could be wrong on that. 35 Murano. That is not Murano. Okay, now. See, now I can't trust a lot of her tags. That is not Murano. That's newer stuff. It's calling this Murano. I'm not sold on that either. Y'all be careful out there. It's a glassy baby. $60. There's the birthmark. I've found and sold so many though, I just kind of know. I'm going to put that up higher. I would never let that sit out. That would go straight into my case. Wait a minute. Let's double check this. Signed in 1976. That's a cute little studio art glass piece. It says Williams 76. Wow. That's a survivor. Alright, nice booth. We shall keep an eye on this booth. Hopefully I'll catch them and get to meet them and say hi, introduce myself. Well, I might make it back to my goal today. I don't know. There's some booths that I haven't seen. Look at this upcycle. That is really a nice piece. I'm assuming it's an upcycle. $425. Cool handles, butterflies. That's a winner. Is this an upcycle too? $19.99, hand painted. So many great dealers here. There's another nice little upcycle piece with just butterfly wings. Hi you guys. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this booth. It's the first of the month, so be new vendors coming in. I always check any announcements towards the end of the month for people that are leaving, you know, to see what deals are going on. I'm not going to let that sit on top of that. Alright. I might make it, and I might not. We'll see. Oh, here I go. I want to see this. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Fenton, $65. That is so pretty. I hope she doesn't mind. I want to put it under the light. Wow, that's pretty too. That's only 26. Duncan Miller. Beautiful. It's got some fire in it too. See that? That's a more than fair price. I made it to the cases. But first, let me turn around real slow. The other day I met this man here. This is a new booth. I talked to him for about 20 minutes. So he'll be bringing in lots of stuff as it sells. This is such a unique mixture. That's cool. That little drape base is cute too, clear. Alright, and I'm going to show you who he is. Again, I talked to him, so... Wow. Look at this. That's very pretty. But look, this is him. For real. This is totally him. What does that say? Jesus and the Soul Solution. He says he has the biggest drum kit ever. And I guess that's functional, but that's him there. I think he said his name was Mike. It takes me a few times of talking to people to remember. But that was fun. Alright. Cases. Whew. I'm just chatty. Alright. There's some Van Briggle. If I can see prices, I'll tell you. Sometimes it's hard to see prices. Look at that with the little squigglies. We've got a bunch of Bakelite. I like the clampers because I want them to come on and off. How much is that? Oh darn, $250. Wait, what? Okay. That must be something I don't know. Some great rings. 50% off yellow dot the bottom. Okay, 50% off down in there. I might I might check that one right there. I might have a key if that's 50% off and see how much that is. There's a nice Tutti Frutti, $2.95. Oh, see, I don't know. So even half price is probably going to be more than I want to spend. $2.95 for the lucite. Also, head bases. Aww. John Perry. Sorry, you guys. We'll just have to. Right. I can see that one is 75. But, you know, in the cases, lots of Russian lacquer pens. I've been known to pick those up when I find them. Alright, we will find something else. I'll probably pass, you know, cards and coins and things like that, you guys. Since I don't even know, I wouldn't even know what to say anyway. Right, so I'll probably pass that kind of stuff. I see quite a few people that make these, but they're so fun. Those little plant stakes. That's a good price. $18 for that size. Those are, yeah, that's a good price for that size. What else is she doing? Okay, corks. Roach clips, $15. $10 for smaller ones. Done some keychains. $10. Those seem like very fair prices. And then right behind me. Oh gosh, I love this. Now these are mass produced ones, but look how inky dinky they get. Some of those, like that ladybug. Hang on, let me zoom in. You guys, these are so tiny. Like that ladybug is probably just barely half an inch. They're so adorable. I always have to look at these. Sometimes I buy one. Little turtle, $4. Oh, look at the little ones in the fishing. Now that's new. In the little bowls. Mini, mini, minis. Like super minis. Fun, fun. And let's check the updated shoplifters list. Yeah, don't come here stealing. If you get caught on camera, you'll get blasted. Okay, I was almost done and I was like, well, I guess my gut was wrong. But no, it wasn't. This is why. At the very last row, I'm not going to film her because she's working. There's a new vendor coming in. Crazy cheap prices. It's going to be great. I can't wait for her to get done and check out her case. And I'm going to definitely keep an eye on her. She says she inherited her mom's collection. So you can see she's putting up what looks like, I think I see some Fenton. I think I see some, well, I definitely see some glow glass, right? Okay, I don't want to bother her because she's trying to.
Ton of Hummels, a ton of Cupid babies.
Oh my gosh, she's
all
got.
Kinds of Nippon and plate.
Okay, can you guys hear? She's going to be bringing in Nippon. She's going to bring in Cupies. All right, I'm going to leave her alone because she has like less than an hour to do that. So, but now I know what my gut was telling me. So, all right, let's go do something else and leave her alone for now, but we will be back. Okay, y'all, that's all for today. I had a great time. We will definitely go check out that last booth. So, because she said, she inherited her mom's estate, so there's some good stuff in there. So we will definitely go check it out and keep an eye on it. Anyways, I hope you had fun, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.